Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at Snowflake 10 from CZT Barbara Duel Johnson. I think this is the third of, I can't remember, 12 or 13 that Barbara had shared with me recently. And they're just all so neat and different. All right. This one, like there was one of the other ones, might have been both of the other ones that I shared already, kind of have an organic, flowery aspect to them that I think is really, really cool. So I was just sharing these ones first. And then here in Michigan, when we get in more into the dead of winter, then I'll do maybe more of the crystal-y ones. I don't know. I just think this is very, very cool. All right. And it starts off with, when done a smidge different, maybe with these dots a little bit bigger, it is Barbara's dot flower. And it's just such a neat little background thing where you're adding dots in this order. And so I'm going to start here. So towards the center. And what I like to do for this is a north and a south. And then fit in two on the side. So just kind of eyeballing like that. And then on the other side, like so. Okay. Then we're going to connect all of these with nice little curve lines like so. All right. Then in the center, and on my version of the step out, I did, show what the stroke is here in the middle. So pick the middle, or find the middle. Pick whichever you decide is going to be the middle, and that's what I do. And then we're going to do, it's like a little mini flux shape, or teardrop, however you want to think about it. And we're going to have it point to each of these points. So you don't really have to think about it. You could also just do it in one stroke. They're like, that makes them like big C-shape type curve lines, but all connected in the center. So like that. All right, then on each of these outer points, we're going to do similar shape, just way bigger. And this I found, and you'll see in my step out, I had a couple, one that they kind of went a little wider, and then a little wider yet, and then thinner. I like the thinner better because we have stuff to fit in between, but however you end up doing them is fine. And, oops, oh well. I have a little runt one there. Okay, what's neat about this is if you have ever done or played with a spirograph. This is like creating a spirograph design without, having to use all the gears and this and that. And I love it because it looks like that. There's another tangle, I think it's called Loop, that is similar. And it's just neat because it's like, we're not doing big loop-to-loops in essentially in a circle, which is what it looks like. I love that. So anyway, then on the tops of these, same shape as we've been doing, just smaller. And so one kind of going straight up and then one off to either side. I think it was just a couple days ago, and it might have been, I don't have it right here. I don't remember which number it was. Maybe it was, I think I've done 3 and 7. If I'm remembering right. Anyway, this one too, I think it would look really neat. And I can't. There's a couple other ones that I will be sharing. I was thinking about Valentine's Day, and I mean here in Michigan, I mean it's still winter, at Valentine's Day, and so how fun have a little bit different take on Valentine's Day with a snowflake that has some organics on it. And like I said, just a neat different take. So, all right. Next. In this one, I split up this step just because I wanted to. my nature was like, oh, let's just put that as a separate, and then we'll do the other. Mostly, well, and then some of it was like, well, I have more room, so why not? I have a couple extra boxes, so let's just do it. All right, so straight lines in between all of these sections, and then same stroke. What I was doing, and she has us putting 3 here. Of course, you could do whatever you want, right? I was putting some in the middle, and these are just little. Like that. So I in the center first, and then to either side. I just found that helped me more more space them more easily. My words are all backwards. Okay. And I mean, seriously, what a fun one. All of these that we've shared so far, they're so lovely and so easy to do. What order am I going in? I have no idea. I think I started going up and then down, and then I abandoned that somehow without thinking about it. But yeah, they're so beautiful and so easy to do. You can just get yourself all lost in it. And then if you end up doing it bigger, or something, you can, I don't know, add some really neat shading, or whatever else you want to accentuate it and make it yours. All right, so speaking of shading, and this is it. That's it. Just lovely. I'm going to put just some graphite. I'm going to kind of put on one side, maybe a little bit on the top of these seed. Well, they're not really a seed shape. If they were a seed shape, they would kind of be pointy on both ends. Now, one additional idea on finishing up a snowflake is you could do an aura around the whole thing. And just, this would just be C shapes, kind of like a scallop if you wanted to. Doesn't have to contour all of the, all of the everything. But just something like that kind of finishes it up. Just a thought. Ooh, let's do this a little bit more. Get a bit better gradient there. And then let's do a little on the inside here. Ooh, like that. Kind of half of it. So neat. Could also, although they're very small, but could, just a little bit. I'm using what's left on the Tortillion. Could also just do one side. Like that. You can barely see what I'm doing. I'm going to be consistent though. And even the ones on the top, same idea, and probably need to, because it just, once you start adding some graphite, it's like, well, where you don't add it, then all of a sudden it's just very, stark and just needs a little something. See, like here, you could just put a little ball. Well, this, I could bring that up a little bit. And just have it be in the center. Like that. It just adds just a little something. So nice. All right. And I'm fixing my gradients because I like these to have more of a gradient. I don't like to see the line. Let's put it back the way I had it. Yes. Love it. Well, and I hope you loved it too. And if you did, I would feel free to click the like button. I was like, click the love button. There's no love button. That's sad. Click the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, please click on the subscribe button as well. In the description section, you will find links to the step outs. I always do my own version, and then link to the creator of the Tangle, so you will find that. Below that is my link tree. So that has links to ways to connect with me if you wish. Link to my website, so you can follow my blog there. Take a look at the types of classes that I teach. I do teach twice weekly. A lot of them are free. Some of them are paid, and you can see that on that link. Also, if you happen to be on Facebook, actually the icons on that link tree, that'll take you to my main Facebook page. You can follow me there, because when I post classes, then you should receive notifications. But if you'd like to be a part of the conversation, and be able to share your work and just to have a lot of fun, I do have a link there for to join the Tangle Addicts community on Facebook. Now, when you click that, there are 4 questions you have to answer in order to gain entry. And like I said, it's a lot of fun, a lot of absolutely wonderful people on there. Almost way too much fun. All right. Also, there are other ways to connect. If you just want to see, when I post classes, I have links there for that as well. And I have a membership club, so there's a link for that. So if you're interested and you think, oh, hey, I like it enough, I think I'd pay for one class a month. That's about how much it costs, but you get all access to everything, and both sessions. And when anybody pays for a class, anyway, I invite them to both sessions, and you get access to the replays and stuff like that. So, all right. So I think that's it. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.